For a lot of us, a job is, well, it's how we pay the bills, right? But what happens when it's so much more than that? What if it's a mission? Today we're going to look at what drives a doctor in one of the toughest fields out there, and how for him, his work became a true calling.
And this quote from Dr. Anthony Hernandez, man, it just gets right to the heart of everything. I've never felt it as a job. It feels like an opportunity. That one idea, it pretty much frames his entire view on medicine, and it's the big theme we're going to unpack today.
So who is Dr. Hernandez? Well, he's a pediatric hospitalist who's joining the team at Boys Town National Research Hospital. And his story, it really gives us a powerful look into what a life dedicated to service is all about.
To really understand his mindset, we've got to go back, way back. You see, the roots of his motivation were planted long before he ever put on a white coat. It all starts with a family legacy of service.
You can draw a straight line from his father's career to his own. His dad was a police officer, and Dr. Hernandez says that from a really young age, that drive to help people was just baked into him. Seeing the sacrifices his father made shaped every decision he made from that point forward, all aimed at following that same path.
So, let's get specific. What exactly is a pediatric hospitalist? Basically, they're the specialists who take care of kids when they're actually admitted to the hospital. They're on the front lines, managing the really complex cases and helping families through some of the absolute toughest moments of their lives.
Now that background we just talked about, it builds directly into his core philosophy today. This is where that early inspiration really blossoms into a professional mindset, one that lifts his work way beyond your typical 9 to 5.
And here he is again, reinforcing that central idea. He doesn't see his day-to-day as a grind. To him, it's a calling. It's this chance to show up and use years and years of intense training for one single powerful purpose, helping kids get better.
But this feeling actually goes even deeper than a calling. Dr. Hernandez calls it a responsibility. He feels that with all his advanced training, it's his profound duty to put those skills to use. It's not just something he wants to do, it's something he feels he has to do.
So in a role that's so demanding, so emotionally taxing, what's the reward? What's the thing that keeps him going? Well, his motivation comes from one simple, incredibly powerful goal he's working toward with every single patient.
It's a question you could ask anyone about their career, right? But for a doctor who treats seriously ill children, the answer is just incredibly powerful. It reveals everything about why he does what he does.
This quote right here perfectly captures the beautiful paradox of his work. His favorite part of the job is saying goodbye. The moment he gets to tell a family their child is healthy enough to go home, that's his ultimate win. And his hope to never see them again, that's actually the most caring thing a doctor in his position can say. It means the child is out there, healthy and thriving.
Finally, I think it's so important to understand how Dr. Hernandez sees his own role in the bigger picture of medicine. His perspective, it shows a really profound humility. Think about that. Despite the immense responsibility on his shoulders every day, Dr. Hernandez just sees himself as one small piece of a much larger puzzle. He knows his role is part of a huge team, an entire organization that's all dedicated to helping children. It's a beautiful testament to his focus on the collective mission. So in the end, Dr. Hernandez's story isn't just about medicine. It's about purpose. And it leaves us with a pretty powerful question to think about in our own lives. What does it truly mean to find your calling, and how can that change, well, everything?